My name is Josh Indig, and I'm a semi-professional Legends car racer from Canada. Well, I guess you could say the car's on fire, pun intended. This race car, we've raced with it all over Canada and the United States, and just about everywhere we go, we're either running right up at the front or we're right up with the fastest guys in the country. This car it's never let us down on the racetrack for sure. It's certainly provided us with a lot of good times, some bad times, some hardships, but that's racing. Legends cars are a spec series that fall under the same rules package worldwide. They're powered by a Yamaha 1250cc motor, 5-speed gearbox, front disc brakes, rear drum brakes, open differential rear-wheel drive, 5-speed. Goes back to the premise of stock car racing. All of the race cars are supposed to be equal, and it's supposed to just come down to the setup of the race car and the driver. So all Legends cars are relatively the same spec. You can change things like caster camber and your toe adjustments and tire pressures, very basic things. That's the whole concept of Legends car racing. As far as what makes these cars unique, they're a very low downforce car, so you're always fighting for mechanical grip, which is something that really prepares younger drivers for the future. A lot of racing has gone towards more downforce and CFD type setups, and Legends cars have stuck to the real roots of racing, which is the premise of Legends car racing, which are mid to late 1930s race cars. And back then, guys were always struggling for mechanical grip, and that's exactly what we fight with on a week-to-week basis. And it makes it very tough for the driver to adapt to conditions like that, and setting it up can also be very difficult. Putting the car up on the scales, filling it up with gas, and trying to simulate what the car is going to look like, what the car is going to feel like the first time you go out on the racetrack the next weekend. So as far as from track to track, different straightaway lengths, different corner speeds, different radius, different banking. Every racetrack, especially here in southwestern Ontario, is very different, and you need to adjust accordingly. Like I say, mechanical grip is a premium, so altering things like your caster and your camber and your gear ratios are very crucial, as well as making slight spring adjustments, air pressure adjustments, things like that. Some of those things can be adjusted at the racetrack, but we usually use a baseline from our notes as to what gear ratio we're going to use, what springs we're going to use, and stuff like that. It's easier to work on the race car at the shop than it is at a racetrack. You have level ground here. It's a very calm environment at a race shop. At a racetrack, it's a little bit more hectic. So the more preparation you can achieve at the race shop, the much more easier it's going to be when you unload it at a racetrack. One thing that we seem to be known for, especially this season, is just unloading right off the trailer, even without practice at some points, and just going out there and running fast. And that really just comes down to lots of hard work at the race shop. As soon as the car starts moving, all the plans that you just thought of when you're sitting in the pit area go right out the window. Everything, your mind has to be completely clear. You get into a zone, really. Once the helmet shield goes down, that's it. Car's on fire, pun intended.